A very warm welcome to everyone. This is Frontier Opening Bell. We're getting the final few days of August started this Monday, the 30th. I am Bosun Omofaye. This is how we finished off across some of your Pan-African equities markets. On a week-on-week basis, Nigerian markets soft-landed with about 2 days gain, Thursday and Friday, trying to upset a bit of what we saw in terms of a softening earlier in the week. Massive treasury bills auction, and of course we got some of the big earnings through from Zenith Bank on Friday, as well as that of Guinness Nigeria. That sort of tempered the market sentiment a little bit. So we hope things will get a bit on a bigger track when we get today's trading day started. The BRVM softened on Friday by 0.37%. The Egyptian market was down by 11 basis points on Sunday, the first trading day of the week for the North African big exchange. The Nairobi market was up 1.6% on a weekly basis. That's quite a big move if you consider some of the earnings coming through from the Nairobi's Securities Exchange. And GSE was also better by 86 basis points, also on Friday, 67,646. In East Africa, the Nairobi Securities Exchange reported a negative profit after tax, about 30%, revenue down by 5%, interest income slightly up by 28% on the back of the first half of the year, in which we saw a bit of a slowdown in activities around that particular market, the largest on the continent. Bamburi Cement reporting first half profit up about 7.6%. That's some good news within the Nairobi bourse. Jubilee Insurance half-year net profit also surged 150%, 4.58 billion shillings. Some of the listed companies are reporting some good earnings. Take that on board. Uganda Clays is looking at 34% growth in sales in the first half. When the numbers released in the next couple of weeks, that's about 17 billion shillings in terms of forecast. In West Africa, we got news over the weekend that Nigeria's plan for the Eurobond $6.2 billion will now be in September, with 2 roadshows planned for Lagos and the United States. The Ministry of Finance and the Debt Management Office are on top of that to get this done before the end of the year. That's effectively October will take us to the fourth quarter. The Nigerians are expected to pay more for electricity. A new tariff has been approved by the industry regulator, the NERC, for all distributing companies. The jury is out on how this will be met. Nigerian Labour and others reportedly have kicked against the latest tariff increase, asking for better delivery before higher tariff payments demanded from consumers. And the Nigerian Exchange Limited has reclassified United Capital, which is an investment services banking group, to medium price stock. Congratulations. We talked about earnings earlier of Zenith Bank. 30 interim dividend is what this banking behemoth is paying. 106 billion profits in the first half of the year. Managed to scale through, trying to deleverage its non-performing loan book. And of course, we'll see what the rest of the big banks will report in the new month we're stepping into this week. UACN Nigeria says it's going to buy Tiger Brands, minority stake in UAC Foods. Tiger Brands is principally a South African company that has been made entries into Nigeria. Dangote Industries was part of that, or Dangote Flour earlier. That's been sold off and all of that. So the Tiger Brands story is still there. With UAC, the conglomerate, one of the oldest conglomerates in Nigeria, pitching in for the minority shares. Senegal is looking to impose new 3% tax on imports not coming from within ECOWAS or the French-speaking West African countries as well. It's going to be directed at exports coming from Europe, Asia, and elsewhere. And for those clamoring for a dedicated maritime development bank to help transport infrastructure, shipbuilding, whatever, well, it looks like we're going to get one, because the Maritime Development Bank for West and Central Africa is said to be in the making. Okay, let's switch on to Southern Africa, because Zambia is getting the whole positive attention right now with the inauguration of President Hichilema and the female vice president, as well as the inauguration of the new finance minister around Wednesday, Thursday last week. The new finance chief says it's possible that Zambia will be able to knock off its deal with the IMF by October and double the country's copper production, trying to resolve the face-off between the administration of the former president Edgar Lungu and Glencore and a few others as well, including the investment holding company for the Zambian authorities. In Zimbabwe, the authorities are asking workers to be forcefully inoculated for the coronavirus pandemic. Now, the workers' union has taken the government and the companies to court over that. Let's see how it goes. TotalEnergies is positive that the Mozambique LNG project, about $20 billion backed big time by Total and a few other organizations around the world, may resume within the next 18 months, according to the AfDB. We've seen some support from South Africa, from Zimbabwe, and a few other African countries to push back the militias that drove the LNG workers away, sacked the community, a number of fatalities and all of that. We hope that this project, mega project in Africa, gets started as soon as possible. TotalEnergies declared a force majeure and sent its workers away from that region, from Mozambique, just a couple of months ago. Botswana's Manager Limited is looking all over again at a possible listing on the London Stock Exchange in order to cut its debt, raise global money, then use that to deleverage its portfolio. And Stanbic Bank units in Zimbabwe reporting net interest income of about 280%. That comes to about 2.6 billion Zimbabwean dollars. On a final note is your North African footprint, where LafargeHolcim is getting a new CEO. Also, Antonio Primo is the new helmsman for this large cement company north of the continent. And Lafarge Africa, headquartered, of course, in Nigeria, doing business across the one of the largest cement makers in the world, headquartered in France, but very big on the African continent. Faisal Islamic Bank of Egypt posted 1.09% billion Egyptian profit in the first half. Orascom Construction reporting $43.4 million profit in the first half of the year. Good news. And today we are going to see how the new Optiq listing or trading platform looks like for the Tunisian market. It goes live today. We'll report back here to you on Frontier Opening Bell how the new trading platform is working out in Tunisia. And then Algeria finally says it's ending Maghreb Europe gas pipeline crossing with Morocco. They all face off political wrangling, geopolitical issues between Algeria and Morocco will start hitting economic and business relations and trade between the two countries. This is part of that particular issue we'll be covering for you over the last couple of days. Let's see how this pays out. But again, we hope things are resolved very quickly between some of these key North African economies. That's about all for today on Frontier Opening Bell. I am Bosin Omofaye. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Have a great day, everyone, and a great week ahead.